Hi guys! I'm here with my friend Britt. And so she was just asking me, we just did an Insta Live together. We had so much fun. And then she was asking me about my planners. Because I know that many of you have been asking me about the planners too. And so we haven't talked about it at all, except for she said that she likes that this is shiny and it reminds her of her passion planner.
It does. This one's shiny too.
They're both shiny. Of course, they're in my house. They're shiny. So, but we just thought we would tape this conversation because she's probably going to ask some questions that you guys would want to know. So I'll just let you take it away, Britt. What would you like to know?
Why this one?
Okay. So first of
that
all,
I'm touching it?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for asking. So first of all, this is the 90X planner. Yep, 90X planner. It is 1 quarter, so it's a planner that's for 90 days. It's not a whole year planner. I did a bunch of research. I have Brendan Bouchard's high performance planner. Mm-hmm. This is the 90X planner. I also looked at the what's it called? Like the Focus planner?
Yeah.
By that other guy.
I forget his name, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So I looked at a couple, and I have also used the Perfect Self, or not the Perfect, but the Best Self planner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the reason that I went with this planner is because it's generally basic, right? It leaves you a lot of room. So if you guys can see in here, it doesn't have a lot of description about what you're supposed to do with these. Of course, there's a whole section in the beginning that tells you how you're supposed to use the planner. But it's really, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. There's 10 things over here. This says plan your day AM and PM, and this has notes. So it's generally like, just like a blank page, kind of. So for me, I think the big thing about looking at all the planners is that I have a really OCD Google Calendar. So I do not need a place that I write out my day, where I write out like, oh, I'm like, having tea with Britt at 10 and then doing an Insta Live at 11:11 and whatever, going to a workshop at 2:30. So I already know that. I have on my watch, I have my calendars on my watch. It tells me what is my next thing. So I'm like really connected to what is happening in my day. So I don't need that part. So that was one of the things about the high performance planner is that there's this huge chunk right in the middle that's like numbered out like by hours. And I was like, I have to scratch that out every day.
Yeah.
Or I would try to do it. Because like if it's there, then I would try to do, because we're like humans. We're like, I need to do what I'm supposed to do.
To be a good human.
Right. Relative to our other Instagram Live. So anyway, I got this because it's a 90-day planner. I think that I really wanted to try that out in earnest because I do think that having a focus of being like, instead of like, it's like when you set deadlines for yourself, you're like, I've actually like missed several days. So I was like really diligent about this, like in the beginning, of course. And then once it got to be like, I didn't write in it. What are we today? So today I have not written in it for like a week. What I did too, these are they're undated, but I did go through and date the entire thing so that I'm not like, well, my 90 days just ended up lasting fucking 6 months. Because I don't want to buy another planner. I have this one. I should use this one. And so even though I didn't write in it, I still have all these pages. So I should just keep it and I should just keep using it. I was like, no, when this is over, it's over. When we get to the end of the 90 days, that's it. So I also really liked that it was 90 days. I liked that it was relatively basic. I liked that there are all these other things that happen in the front. I liked that it made you rewrite your goals. So after each week, you're supposed to rewrite your
Oh.
Yeah. So I didn't do it the first week. And I have noticed, so I'm not perfect at this, and I'm also like noticing all of my patterns coming up with it. And so I didn't write them in that first week. I noticed that I kind of got unfocused and that I got a little bit kind of like more in the minutia and less in like really holding that like broad vision of like what I want to do and accomplish in the world. So then when it came back, I wrote it again. That week was more clear.
Right, and they can shift and change. That makes sense.
And that was the huge thing for me too, that they can shift and change.
Right.
I needed to release
and not like
myself.
6 months from now.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just like 1 week.
Yeah, which is, I mean, that's good.
Yeah.
Because as your day progresses, as your week progresses, as your goals progress, you want that flexibility. Or I do, at least.
Yeah, totally. Because it's like, maybe that's no longer, maybe I already did it. Maybe I'm done.
Right.
You know, maybe something happened and I'm like, okay, that's done. I don't have to hold space for that. Or maybe I'm like, that wasn't exactly what I wanted. You know, I got halfway there and then I was like, ooh,
right.
Mid-course correction. So cool. The other thing about the rewrite your goals, for me, I had some real resistance to writing down the goals and to be like, I am doing this. Like literally I was sitting with my friend Kelly and she's just like, da, 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 and I was like, oh. So I had to change this and actually do a similar thing to what Brendan does, but it's not. So Brendan Bouchard has this high performance planner, and he also, before that just came out this year. Before that, he had a downloadable, and you can still get it. It's a high performance 1-page planner. The thing that I really, really liked about that I was hoping would be in the high performance planner, is this thing where you write out your 3 major projects, and then you write out the 5 next steps for that project. So it's not like I'm going to grow my email list. It's like, okay, I'm going to grow my email list, and then I'm going to have a meeting with this woman on my team. I'm going to outline a welcome automation. I'm going to organize contributors to the newsletter. I'm going to host live streams in order to get emails. It's like I can see like the checklist that's underneath this huge thing. So I had to switch this to be like rewrite your goals, to switch it to say rewrite your projects.
Okay. Yeah.
So.
But that's easy enough.
Yeah. So so then what else?
No, that's good, I think, with that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's helpful.
Yeah. Yeah. And then
this one. I don't even know what this is, but
it's really pretty.
It's also weekly goals. Oh, and it's moon.
Yeah.
It just looked pretty in your Instagram.
Yeah.
So it's goals and intentions based on the moon cycles?
It is, yeah. So this is the magic of I. It's really, really pretty.
It's very pretty.
I love it. It's really, really good for, yeah, it's really good for like, so what she's looking at is like a month, yeah. It's a month with all of the different astrological aspects on there, and it has places where you can write, yeah. It has places where you can write out, like you get really, really dialed into like areas of work and mental and spiritual and all of these different areas. Love, what would I like, social, and then what are my actionable steps to manifest these things. And then it has big pages where you have a new moon intentions, you write those down, you have full moon intentions. The thing that I'm not able to really use this as more than a journal is because this is the week.
Oh.
This is like way too small. Like I can't even write like my gratitude in this space. I need like, this is right. It's like in here I have like 2 pages for one day, and this is like, 7 days and 2 pages, so it's not enough. So I love this. I feel like it's more of a journal for me, and I'm looking forward to diving into it more.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you. Yay. Thanks, guys.